Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about the topic that we have taken for the final project, that is cost sensitive learning. The problem mainly focuses on maximizing the profits from the mail solicitations for the non-profit organizations. Let me walk you through the background and the motivation that has driven us to take this problem statement. So the non-profit organizations usually rely on their donations to fund their operations and achieve their goals. One of the key ways that they reach out to the potential donors is through direct mail solicitation, but this can be costly when it comes to sending the direct mail solicitation to a lot of people but not receiving the donations from them. In our case, it can be seen that only 5% of the people who receive the direct mail solicitation are making the donations. So this can be quite costly for the non-profit organizations, as they can't be getting the donations from all of the donors to whom they are sending the direct mail solicitations. Thus, we need to identify the individuals who are most likely to donate and who are most likely to donate the high amounts, which is very crucial for the non-profit organizations in maximizing the donations and minimizing the cost of solicitations. So let me go through the main objective and the motivation for this problem and how are we going to achieve it. The main motivation for this problem is to use the machine learning techniques to optimize the process of direct mail solicitation for the non-profit organizations. By predicting the individuals who are most likely to donate and the individuals who are most likely to donate a high amount, the organizations can focus on those individuals and increase the chances of high successful donation campaign. Additionally, by minimizing the number of individuals who are solicited but do not donate, the organization can reduce the cost of campaign and improve the overall efficiency of its fundraising efforts. Now, how can we use the machine learning techniques to identify those individuals who are most likely to donate and who are most likely to donate the high amount in order to optimize the process of direct mail solicitation for the non-profit organizations overhead? So our idea of implementation here is by initially performing the data cleaning and processing. We will load the data set, remove the unnecessary columns, handling the missing values, and handle the categorical variables. And once after the data cleaning and pre-processing is done, we will go ahead with a feature selection, that is using the correlation matrix to remove the highly correlated features. We have analyzed to remove target B and target D as highly correlated values as of now. By removing the highly correlated values, we will be improving the accuracy and improving the model. And the third step that we will be taking ahead is model selection and the training. We will be training the classification model and evaluating the performance of the model on the validation set. As of now, we are thinking to implement the decision tree for the classification to account for the cost of misclassification. And in order to identify the high value donor prediction, that is the main objective of our machine learning model, we will be training a regression model to predict the donation amount using the predicted donation amount to identify the high value donors. So we have decided to use the linear regression model for this, and the final step that we are thinking to do is we will stack the results from all of the models for the final prediction on the validation set. So as we have the validation sets and the training sets, it will be very helpful because we would be knowing the results on the validation set and how we can determine how it will be performing on the main model. And our reflections on this project for now are, this project mainly highlights on the importance of carefully considering the objectives and constraints of the problem as well as available data in order to develop the effective machine learning solution. It is very important to evaluate the performance of the model using the appropriate metrics and the validation techniques. The project underscores the importance of ethical considerations for the machine learning decision making. The model can be biased against a certain group of people. It is very important for us to consider these ethical implications